Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to be doing today's video because I finally have some sort of summer reading plan and I get to share that with you guys today, so stick around. Y'all, this is our first year actually being able to have some sort of reading goal or plan or anything like that. And I'm really excited about that. I was already planning on kind of sharing my thoughts with you guys and kind of what we're going to be doing for reading over the summer. And we may even continue it past summertime. I don't really know yet. And then my friend Jennifer over at Family of Three said she's doing a collab with Lindsay from Love Them Well, and we're all going to be sharing summer reading plans. So I'm really excited about that. I will have all of the links in the description, both of their channels, and then of course the playlist. So I don't know what everyone is planning on sharing about their plans, but I am going to share with you guys what I have, kind of my thoughts for my daughter, and then some really high hopes that I have for myself and what I am hoping to be able to get read over the next couple of months. All right, so first we're going to start with kind of what I'm thinking for my daughter, for her reading plan, goal, whatever you want to, however you want to classify it. For those of you who may be new, my daughter is almost 6. And so she is very, very interested in reading at this point. She can read, she reads extremely well. We recently took a trip to the library. She picked out, whatever books she wanted, and she is just grabbing those at any point and just reading them. So I really want to keep that going. I want to keep that motivation and, encourage that. So I was already planning on doing something over the summer, and then it all just came together, and I actually found kind of I don't want to say it's a program, but just kind of some of these resources. Well, it's one resource, it's a packet that came together. I found it on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I cannot remember the name of the creator. Maybe it was like Brianna something, Bailey something. It's terrible. I don't remember, but I will have the link in the description for you if you guys are interested in using it, or seeing if she has anything else that maybe you want. But that's where I found this, and I think it's going to be really great for what I am hoping to get out of our summer reading. Before I show that to you, I also was talking to Misty from Teach Them Fun. She has a video, I think from last year, talking about how she will choose or she'll let her children choose 5 books from like their home library, or maybe even like their actual public library, but they have 5 books that they keep in their rooms in order to rotate through their books. Those 5 books they're able to pull out, and those are the books they can read at any point. And so I am actually going to implement the same thing. I'm going to change it up a little bit. So she'll have 5 books that she can read from our bookshelves and hear whatever she wants to, and then also the books that we pick up from the library. So she'll have a good variety. I'm thinking we will probably change out the books once a month from our home library. The public library, that will be every 2 weeks. We'll have to switch those out. So that part I'll just kind of play by ear, but that's what I'm thinking at this point. And those will be the books that she uses for her summer reading program, goal, whatever you want to call it. That way it's always fresh. And I have a ton of books in here, and I want her to be able to use them and read them even when you know, we're not necessarily doing a unit study that is specific to that book or anything like that. I really want to instill that love of reading and just picking up a book whenever you want to. So packet, here we go. This is the front, super, super cute. It comes blank like this, so she can color it if she wants to. Here on the back is like a little note. Now, I will say this is geared a little bit more toward like a classroom type setting, but I think it will work just fine for us. There also is a digital option of these pages through the Teachers Pay Teachers link if you would prefer digital. So up first is your reading log. So you have your title, your author, and then your rating. Love that. So then you have student name and then parent signature. There are 15 spots here. I told my daughter she will be responsible for putting these down. If she needs help, you know, figuring out names or writing names or anything like that, obviously I will help her. She shouldn't though, because she should be able just to copy them. And then she needs to write her name at the bottom. She cannot bring this to me until she has read her 15 books, and then I will sign off on it. When she reads 15 books, so when she has filled out one side of the page, she gets some sort of treat. This last time, we did something similar. I was actually kind of inspired by the Good and Beautiful summer reading program. We ordered some of their books. She's already read through the 2 that I got. She read both of those in the same day. But they have something similar with like a reading log. That was only 5 books. And like I said, she did 5 books in 3 days. Now, granted, they're picture books, but she's not even 6 yet, so totally fine. But I told her at the end of 5 books, she would get to pick a treat. She wanted to go get snow cones, so we've already done that. And we may do that again, whatever. I don't care. I'm not so big on like, let's go buy a toy. Maybe we'll buy another book, or, you know, a pack of really cool markers that she wants, or something like that. Or treats. If she wants to go get treats, I'm fine with getting ice cream again. That's okay by me. So yeah, so you have 15 on this page. Every time she completes a page, then she will get a treat. So it's the same on the back. I just double-sided there, and it goes, same thing, it goes all the way to 100. I told her if she got to 100 books, I would go buy her a toy, because 100 books would be crazy good. So we'll see. I'm not like that. That just is what it is. I just told her this is what I'm thinking. This is kind of the plan, and then it's up to her. She can make those decisions on her own. Then we have a minute tracker. So these are 10-minute little squares here. So for every 10 minutes she reads, she can color in a square. There's 1, 2 of those pages, okay? And then on the back is the summer reading challenge. I really wasn't going to print this one out, but then after looking at it, I'm like, man, it's actually kind of cool, and it kind of will help encourage her to read whenever, wherever. Like, we do not have to be sitting in here in the classroom, her reading out loud to me. She can take a book into her room and read to herself, or read to a Barbie doll, or, you know, go outside and take a book, you know, things like that. And so it's kind of like a little bingo set up here. And some of these we won't do, like read on an airplane. We're not going to be on an airplane at any point. But she could read at the beach, read under a table, read with a flashlight, read aloud in a funny accent, read to a stuffed animal. Just like fun little things that I think she'll be able to get most of those done. And my favorite part, one of the main reasons I got this one, now this was not free. I think it was $3.75. Was totally worth it for me personally. There were some free options, but they just weren't enough of what I was looking for, because I really want to while I'm encouraging reading and including that in just regular daily activity, I also want to encourage reading comprehension. And like, let's think about the book after we've read it. What are some things that happened in the book? Let's talk about things. And so it comes with these book summaries. There are a total of 15 of them here. You can see I kind of printed them out. And then at the end, she picks her favorite book. But what I like is they're all a little bit different. So, and they're very, very simple. These, I probably will do with her. I am not thinking that she'll do these on her own. Totally fine. But there's a spot here. Let me show you. Title, author, and then here it says, give a summary of the book in 3 to 4 sentences. So she'll probably dictate that to me, and then I will write it down. Think of 3 or 4 character traits to describe a character. Why did you choose those traits? I'll read through a couple here. Tell your favorite part of the book in 3 or 4 sentences. Pick 2 words from the book that you don't know. Look them up in the dictionary, and then record the definitions and use them in a sentence. Draw a picture of the most important part of the book. Compare and contrast 2 settings from the book. So like that one, she's definitely going to need some help with that. Compare and contrast yourself with one of the characters. Let's see, what was this one? If you could change the ending of the story, what would happen? So really, just really fun, you know, super simple, super easy. And then of course, the what was your favorite and why? I just think that's exactly what I was looking for. I just want something that gives us a little bit to work with, but not so much that it's going to be overwhelming or anything like that. It also came with these cute little bookmarks. And I just printed those out and laminated them. I guess that's maybe not a good way to show them, but anyways, so they were cute. I just have them like in a little basket here. She can pull from them whenever she wants to. Yeah, and so I think that's pretty much it. On to myself. You guys, I apparently have very high expectations for myself, as I had mentioned, because I've been trying to read this one book for like months now, and I just can't. It seems like, you know, time is fleeting, right? And so it seems like I am very much a person that when I am reading, like personally to myself, I need it to be quiet and I need things to be calm and still. And that's how I have to read. And that has not happened a lot, except for like, you know, the 5 minutes before you go to sleep, in which case I don't want to read then because I'm tired. And so anyway, I am also hoping that a little bit of this reading that she'll be doing, I can also use as my reading time. And that's kind of my encouragement behind this, is like, let me get her situated where she wants to have some alone kind of reading time so that maybe I can have some alone reading time as well. So I have 3 books, one of which is the one that I've been trying to read since you guys saw me pull it out of the box on a book outlet haul. The Late Bloomers Club. I have gotten this far since then, and I have a very minimal recollection of what has happened thus far in the book because it's been so choppy. It's like I get into it and I start reading and I'm like, things are coming back and I'm like, okay, yeah, I remember this. And about the time that I'm like starting to move forward in the story, the book hits me in the face because I have fallen asleep or, you know, something happens and I'm like, man, this is terrible. So I still don't really know what happens with it. So far, it seems like it's going to be a fun one. I wanted just like a fun, light, easy read. And I'm trying really hard. So hopefully I will get through with that one. Who wrote this? Louise Miller, Late Bloomers Club. So yeah, that's on my list. Next up on my list, you guys may have seen this one too. She Is Yours by Jonathan and Winter Pitts. It's trusting God to raise the girl he gave you. And I did an unboxing. Was it Amazon or was it? Yeah, it was Amazon. Pretty sure it was Amazon. Anyways, I did an unboxing and you guys said to find them on Instagram, and that Winter had passed away a couple of years ago. So it was really sad to learn that. But I do follow them on Instagram. It looks like her daughters are still, like, they're still doing things, and they still have like missions and things like that. So I am really looking forward to getting into this book. I think it's very possible that this will overtake this one, because this, like, things like this is more of what I read. Like, it's more of like these types of books, which is why I wanted this, because it's like, I don't want everything to just be so heavy and just so like, you got to do this and fix that, and y'all know what I'm saying. So I just wanted like just a fun, like, let me just be in La La Land for a minute. But yeah, so anyways, I am looking forward to this one. And I will let you guys know. Hopefully I'll be able to give you an update. And then the last one that I have on my list, this one is new. And I am very excited about this one. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And yeah, so that is The Tomb is Empty by Joby Martin. Why resurrection means anything is possible. And so this is another one, like, again, this is generally the type of thing that I would read. And yeah, so those are my 3. Jeez, you guys help me out, okay? I'm not quite sure that will make it. I thought for sure as soon as this came in the mail, I would be, halfway done with it, and clearly that is not the case. I have not even opened it. So that's my plan for myself, is these 3. Hopefully at the end of the summer, I will do this great, big, wonderful, all-encompassing review of all 3 books that go in depth and just so lovely. So we're just going to go with it, and we're gonna see what happens. But that's our plan. That hopefully is what our summer reading is going to look like. We're just gonna kind of wing it, and we'll see what happens. I absolutely will have a video for you guys, maybe like sometime in August, kind of updating you, letting you know where we are and how it all went. So of course you guys can be on the lookout for that, like in a couple months. So anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon.